Hey yo guys, this is Jared aka the Saint of Sins on Xbox Live, bringing you another edition of MLB Thoughts for Monday, May 14th, 2012. First, I've got to be honest, this past week has been absolutely killing me. This constant need to have to balance my schedule to allow me to actually maintain this series on a daily basis, as well as find the time to record new footage and pump out other content, has left me feeling completely drained, thanks in large part to jury duty's inconsistent scheduling. This past week has been especially tiresome, as can be documented by the past 5 MLB Thoughts videos being quick prediction videos. Sadly, this video is likely going to be another one, and tomorrow will definitely be another quick prediction video, as I will be having jury duty early in the morning and not quite sure what time I'll be getting out. So with the channel updates out of the way, let's take a quick glance back at yesterday, where I managed to finish 9-6 despite posting up my predictions late into the day. These are the picks that I got wrong: the Yankees, the Nationals, the Indians, the Blue Jays, the Cardinals, and the Diamondbacks. Today will be a big day of baseball as all teams will be playing, so let's get into our predictions. We'll begin out in St. Louis. After being swept by the Braves, the Cardinals will send up Jake Westbrook to face off against the visiting Cubs' Ryan Dempster. For all of these picks, I kind of went randomly, mostly because BaseballReference.com was suffering from a 500 internal error. And seeing as I've been collecting a bad track record with ESPN's website, I figured I couldn't do any worse by just picking personal preference here. So with that in mind, my first pick will be the Cardinals. Yankees travel out to Baltimore for a 2-game set, sending up Ivan Nova to face off against Jason Hamill. I'll be siding with the Yankees and their offense to snap the Orioles' winning ways. In Washington, the Padres will be sending up Tim Stauffer to face off against Ross Detweiler in what I hope will be a Nationals victory. In Philadelphia, Joe Blanton will be tasked with facing off against the visiting Astros and Lucas Harrell. I'll be picking the Astros in their more consistent bats. After a disappointing series in Baltimore, the Rays will travel up north across the border, sending up Jeff Neiman to face off against the Blue Jays' Brandon Morrow. I'm still expecting Toronto's bats to continue their struggles, so we'll be siding with the Rays. The Mariners continue their East Coast road trip, landing in Fenway, sending up Jason Vargas to face off against John Lester. I'll be banking on the better offensive team in Boston. After a successful sweep in St. Louis, Atlanta returns home to host the Cincinnati Reds, sending up Randall Delgado to face off against Homer Bailey. I like the home team for this matchup. The Mets return to Citi Field, sending up Miguel Batista to face off against the Brewers' Giovanni Gallardo. Again, the Mets will be sending up Batista for a spot start, and I don't like their odds here. The Pirates travel down to Miami, sending up Brad Lincoln to face off against Anibal Sanchez. As much as I like Lincoln and his hype, I'm going to be siding with Sanchez, who is the better pitcher, and taking up the Marlins for the victory. The Rangers will be hosting the visiting Royals, sending up Scott Feldman to face off against Bruce Chen. I like the Rangers' odds in this one. The Tigers travel out to Chicago, sending up Drew Smyly to face off against John Danks. And playing with fire seems to be my MO here, as I'll still be looking to get burned by picking Detroit. The Indians travel out to Minnesota, sending up Jenmar Gomez to face off against Carl Pavano. I'll be picking the Indians in this one. After getting swept in Texas, the Angels return home to host the visiting Oakland Athletics, sending up Dan Herron to face off against Tyson Ross. At some point, the Angels are going to have to start playing better ball, and I'm hoping they'll begin here. The Diamondbacks travel out to Los Angeles, sending up Ian Kennedy to face off against last season's National League Cy Young Award winner, Clayton Kershaw. This should be an epic pitching duel between the two young pitchers, but with the possibility of Matt Kemp on the sidelines for quite some time, I'll be picking the Diamondbacks for the victory. And finally, at San Francisco, the Rockies send up Christian Frederick to face off against the Giants' Ryan Vogelsong. I like the home team to wrap up today's events. So once more, here are my picks: the Cardinals, the Yankees, the Nationals, the Astros, the Rays, the Red Sox, the Braves, the Brewers, the Marlins, the Rangers, the Tigers, the Indians, the Angels, the Diamondbacks, and the Giants. Sadly, once again, that's going to do it for this edition of MLB Thoughts. I will see you guys later. Peace.